During my book presentation, I was asked by a girl how old I was. I felt uncomfortable about how to respond, but then I replied, simply telling the truth. It's more important to answer definitively to children and not to confuse them. Anyway, I felt it was just numbers and it didn't define me. What sparked this process of reasoning actually was that girl who had questioned me about my years. There are times we could be reticent, answer questions mainly related to our private life, but if the question is about your age, I think it depends on who is asking you and in what context. When it comes to appearance in public, what we care so much about is how we look. That's why we try our best to look nice for everyone, but perfectionism leads you to a snare of rejection. So why not try documenting candid art of life instead of making sure everything is flawless? Documenting candid moments and expression is deeply satisfying. This picture was taken in Poland shortly before we moved to Paraguay. My husband noticed how the sun illuminated me while I was engrossed in reading and took a photo. For the most part, we are aware when our photo is taken. Therefore, this year I would love to have a collections of unposted pictures of myself. It's interesting to see yourself in the art of relationship with oneself through candid photography or videography. On the trip to Piribebuy, my husband recorded lots of footage that I wasn't aware of. This was our first recording when I was assisting my girl to cross the river. I was grateful that my husband was capturing those moments when we were not aware.
So beautiful! Papa, take pictures, the butterflies.
A kind of fascinating trip that was full of eagerness as we were stepping gingerly on slippery rocks. We ascertained that it was even more captivating to go along with the water rather than getting lost on a wild path. We fretted to continue walking into the jungle as there were lots of cacti and long pointed leaves. This particular cascade was leading us courage in the face of difficulties. No matter how challenging it was, we got out of harm's way. The most pleasant part of the trip was when we took a walk on sandbars in the water. I mostly like exploring nature as it inspires feelings that connect you to each other and the environment. You will truly appreciate it as naturally made by the Creator. Throughout the trip, I had only one candid photo. When I was walking on the pavement to a supermercado and the rest of my family were on the side of the street. At the time, I was squatting down filming the wings detaching from a monarch's butterfly. I had a hard time taking video from up close with my GoPro. Mostly, we documented candid moments of our little girl just for ourselves. Some of her photos and videos for the public were selected. I did a quick sketch of her when she was going back to the water where she left her purple slippers, and illustrated her on a canvas that I purchased that day. My imperfect illustration heartened me. I only used 3 textiles color pens to keep it simple. Besides, they were too thick for small details. There are ways of documenting your real life through sketching, painting, photographing, filming, and bringing it to life in a book, or keeping your story in your journal for yourself or for your descendants. When you get old, it will be fun to gather all your family and reminisce of those candid memories when you were young and laugh like a youth again. The genuine face expressions, gestures, and a mess in a photo is fun to look at compared to posing for a portrait. I pity not having any pictures from the time when I was a toddler or a little girl, as my parents didn't have any gadgets to take photos of me. In this generation, it's impossible not to have any pictures as technology is everywhere nowadays.